So my first question is, can I sometimes do 5 to 10 minutes of chaotic breathing before Nada Brahma? When chaotic breathing is done without the complete steps of dynamic meditation, will it create any problems later?
What problem?
Because I'm afraid during the chaotic breathing, it will release some repressed emotions.
Release
and
some
since I
repressed shit.
yes, I repressed shit. So if I'm not doing dynamic, then there's no catharsis stage. So I scared that if the kind of things that it release will later come out lah when you
Later come up when you are in the toilet. When you are sitting in your toilet, huh?
Yeah, if we're sitting in the toilet, then no problem. Not when I'm doing something and suddenly it come out, when triggered,
Then you
so.
will blast. Boom! Huh?
Yes, sorry.
That will be helpful. Huh?
Helpful for me, but it's
The
a disaster
shit
for
comes
other
out
people,
in load. Huh? Load shedding.
Yeah, it's only good for me, not good for other people if I shit in my pants, Swami.
No, in your toilet, you will put your pant first in the hanger.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. In the toilet, then it's alright lah.
So do it in your toilet.
No, do chaotic breathing in the toilet ah.
Yeah. I'm joking. Modern man is a real slave. He has no time to do even the essential thing. When you are slave to your jobs, to other things, and you cannot give appropriate time to your inner growth, then you will become lopsided. So when you don't have time enough, or you don't have the guts and courage to do cathartic meditation, to do dynamic, which requires you to become consciously mad, and if you don't have the guts to be free like a madman for a while, then you don't deserve freedom. We are all the time interested in performing, in showing to others that we are so sane. That's why we have become so insane. If you want to hide your bad smell by perfume, it is never going to go. You will have to go on increasing the amount of perfume, and without perfume you will smell horrible. But why you want to do first stage of dynamic before Nanbram?
Because I feel there's a layer of tension, and I realize that when I do chaotic breathing, it sort of release the tension.
But why you want to do only first stage? Why can't you do the whole dynamic?
Like if I am doing at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., right, I can't do I still don't know how to do the who which is silent.
what is...
third stage. Make
These
it.
are just excuses. You have to do the same thing inside. The sound will not come. You can open your mouth, but it has to be inside. Only thing is that it will hit your navel. That's all. It will But you are just finding excuses. I can't understand. This is... Don't want to do. When you don't want to do things, you have hundreds of excuses. When you are a coward, you won't accept that you are a coward. You want to show your Jimmy Carter's face to everyone. Then join politics, fight election in your country.
Then I think tomorrow onwards I will be doing dynamic, Swami.
If you can, you should. Otherwise, you may. If I say to you something that if it is late or if you are like tired or something, then don't do, then you won't do, because that is your habit. You will continue with your Nad Brahm, which is also very lukewarm. You don't do it well enough. I will send you how I do humming. I'm not doing at all these days for maybe 2 years or something. Otherwise, I used to do sometime in park for a while. But I did one day, just I felt like doing, and I thought I will record it for you so that you can listen. If you are really alive, if your energy is not divided, this is how it happens. And you enjoy the whole process. If you do it as if you are dead, you are boiling at 10 degrees, then what will happen? You have to boil at 100 degrees. Then only your ego will evaporate. Otherwise, it will always be a pain in your asshole. So, if you are not able to do, are you also used to do dynamic? Just little bit, maybe 5 minutes of chaotic breathing, then little bit of catharsis, then little bit of who, so that after you have done the who, your energy will be more alert. Little bit if you have done. Little bit means at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Minimum 1 minute at least. So truth is that which works. If it is helping you, even if you are doing Nad Brahman, if it is helping you, that you do some catharsis, active catharsis before you start your Nad Brahman, then you should do. But after you have done your chaotic breathing, then you should do a little bit of catharsis. Because otherwise, because if you have really done it properly, the cathartic, then things are not in your control. So, whatever is repressed inside, whatever has gone deep inside you is ready to be expressed. The first chaotic breathing of the dynamic meditation, it awakens your reptile brain, which is, that brain is fiery. When you are really angry, then that reptile brain is working. So, and once the chaotic breathing, when you are breathing deeply, it hits your cells in the body, and whatever is repressed is ready to come out. So then your mammalian brain is activated. So whatever emotions you have repressed will come out. All those animals which gives milk, those mammals, they are more emotional. So our mammalian brain is responsible for our emotion. Then third brain is human brain. So when you do this who sound and you're jumping, your feet and your heel touches the ground while you are jumping. It is hitting it is a very therapeutic for your human brain. So but the human brain is, compared to these two, superficial. The reptile brain and mammalian brain is more deeper inside you. So they are more powerful. We try to control everything by the human brain, but that is not possible. Only when things are not chaotic, when everything is arranged, everything is happening according to you, then you think you are able to control things. Everything is in your control. But when things are not going according to you, when you have not slept in the night, then everything from inside comes out. Even if you are doing this chaotic breathing, slowly it is like things will not be in your control. If you have anger, there is a possibility you may express in presence of those people where you want to hide it. And then later on you will think dynamic is responsible for your anger. It is not responsible. It was the anger was there. But you were living on the surface. You were not allowing yourself to go deeper, to hit your deeper brain and your deeper centers. So everything was in the control of the human brain, which is the most recent and superficial. So one should allow the unconsciousness to surface. Then only you will become unburdened. Otherwise you can do all those things which is popular in the name of meditation, watching your breath for some time, or just doing meditation which is based on imagination, or what they say, visualization, things like that. And you may think that you have become a Gautam Buddha, an enlightened person. But it is all just not going, it won't go very deep. It is only skin deep. So if you want real transformation, then you have to pay the price. What was the last line you have used in this?
When chaotic breathing is done without the complete steps of dynamic meditation, will it create any problems later?
It can create some problem if you have not done the catharsis. The best thing is that you do the whole thing, but if it is not possible on many days, then do it the way I said. That you can do or not.
That one minute for each stage, right?
No, 1 minute of chaotic breathing won't work. Won't be that helpful. You do at least 2, 3, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Then 1 minute of
No, why
catharsis
1
and
minute?
1 minute.
Why 1 minute?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
You
5
do,
minutes.
you do as much as you feel like now you have become unburdened. You have to see inside and don't be a cheater. That I am a Buddha, I don't have anything. You have this illusion that you have nothing to throw out.
I think, Swami, I think I'm so much repressed that I'm not able to express, Swami.
It is also because you are a lecturer, so you think you belong to an elite class. So if you start doing like this, what others will think, what your students will think. So these things have gone inside. What everyone around will think, this lecturer has gone mad, so maybe you will be thrown out of your college. I'm not saying that you are thinking like this, but the fear is there, something may happen.
Yes.
But as long as the fear is there, you will not be transformed. If you are worried about what others are thinking and how you will know yourself. If you want to know yourself, you have to pay some price. And it is all, most of the fear is just in your head. No one is concerned about what others are doing. They may say, oh, she is little cuckoo, she is little mad. So what difference it makes? If you accept that they think you are mad, then it is not a problem for you, because you don't want to accept. You're fighting. You want that they should say good thing about you. But what is the value of their certificate? If they are saying you are mad, that means they are giving you good certificate. This is the right certificate, because that means you don't belong to them. And they have almost become humanoid. They have become almost like computers. So what is there any dignity in being like them? If you want your life to have some grace, some quality, and you have to pay some price. When you want to be educated, how much price you pay? You have to spend money also, and you have to make effort also. You have to give up many things. You have to give up many pleasant things. You have to give up many of your hobbies, your desires. So nothing is available cheaply. There is no free lunch in this world. And if it was, if you get something without paying any price, then you will squander it. You will throw it. You cannot value it. When you have got something, paying heavy price. Only then you can keep it safe. So instead of wasting your time in trying to please other, or wasting your time, wasting your energy with other people, when you have no classes, then do dynamic, or when you come earlier, you do it. At least on those days when you are feeling like you have the energy, or you feel like doing it, then on those days do it. But 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock is not very right time for that. But you are taking medicine, so maybe it makes no difference whether, because medicine will make you sleep. If you are not able to sleep, then make videos, make book. What is the need that you have to worry too much about sleep? Sleep will come. Your sleep is already is unnatural. You have to depend on medicine. So after taking medicine, maybe your sleep will be better after doing all those things. When you are already living a totally unnatural life, then you can make it little more unnatural. That may be helpful, because in many things, if you are doing dynamic, your intelligence will also become more sharper. When you don't care about what others are thinking, then your energy is not divided, and it unburdens you, it cleans you of all your repression. Then you become one inside. So if you want your life to have some quality, then you have to do the things. And if you do it for one day and then think, boy, it has not happened. The thing is that if we do something, then we think that we will be rewarded. We will stand first in the class, or we will get a good job, or our pay will increase. But these things will not happen if you are doing your meditation properly. You have to see inside you whether your life is becoming more light. You are happy without any cause. You don't need others' company. You are enough onto yourself. And you have to see this. These are the signs you are changing. But as long as you are seeking others people's recognition, you are still a child. You are juvenile. So you don't have much time. You are already quite old. When you are little young, then you should do. Now you will become every day less and less energetic. But if you decide now, still you can do. If you go on wasting your time digging at many places, jumping like a frog from one place to other, then your time will be over. Now you should change your meditation. Sometime you should do some other meditation and see what happens. You are stuck to one meditation. It may be helping, but then you should try. Maybe other meditation will help you in different way. But you are a fixed person. You cannot lift your ass. Just want to sit and fart. Get up your loin, be up and doing.
Get up my
Loin.
loin. I thought loin is for men.
Whatever. You check in the dictionary.
Okay.
Because you cannot go in camps, there is no camps there. You are not introduced to different meditation in a day, many meditation. And you have to be more enthusiastic. On your own, you will have to work little harder. But the only advantage you have is that I am available. But you should make best use of that. You're just procrastinating and just taking it in a lazy way.